All right, welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at calibrating your monitor. So I am on a Mac and I have installed my software, and this is the software that I have. So this is the old Spider. This is the newer one that I have. This is the Datacolor Spider X. And the reason I thought about this is because right now at B&H, it's for sale for $99. And just look around the holiday times because it tends to always be on sale. And so what this device is going to allow us to do is calibrate to a standard. In my case, it's going to be Adobe RGB 1998. And that is going to ensure that what I see on my monitor is accurate. And just because you're looking at a monitor and it's not calibrated, do not assume that it is accurate. We're going to go ahead and click on this and launch that software. Now, I do have the Datacolor Spider on my monitor. And what I'm going to do for this video is I'm actually going to overlay an image of it so you can see where it is at any one time. And so when you open up the device, and the softwares are going to differ, but the settings are basically going to be the same. So you can also calibrate printers as well, but it's a different device than the Datacolor Spider. We're going to do the display, so I'm going to go ahead and hit next. First of all, it's giving us some things to make sure that we have all this stuff not happening. So we've let our monitor warm up for 30 minutes. It's not in sort of weird lighting conditions. And this is why you don't see my picture on here, because I am controlling the light when I display it. That I know how to reset or adjust my controls. Now on this Mac, this is an iMac, all I'm going to be able to adjust is the brightness. And I need to make sure my Spider is plugged in. So we're going to go ahead and hit next. And what type of backlight do I have? I have a wide gamut LED. So we're going to select that. And I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. So how do I want to do this? Do I want to do the step-by-step assistant? Do I want to do studio match? Or do I want to do the expert controls? I'm going to actually do expert controls so you can see everything that's happening. So we're going to go ahead and click this. The step-by-step is basically for people who have never done it before. So what am I monitor? Am I calibrating? My iMac. If I had a separate monitor, what would happen is the other one would show up and I could calibrate that one and I could calibrate this one if I wanted. So my target, what is my target? Well, I want a gamma of 2.2 and 6500 Kelvin and a luminance value of 120. So we've got all those settings right here. So right there's that white point value, which is as close to neutral as you're going to get, 6500. I want a gamma of 2.2, which is more than 1.8. All right. So I want to use the luminance measured mode. So I want to measure it and try to get as close to the luminance value of 120. And if you know anything about brightness on a monitor, that's not very bright on my iMac. It's only about 4 to 5 on the little scale. So I'm not going up anywhere as bright as this can get. But that's very important. And this is a standard 120 that we see right there. Next, we have calibration on. So gray balance calibration better. Backlight, the wide LED. Next action, check cal. So I could do recalibrate, full calibrate, profile only, but we're going to do full calibrate. And right here it's saying current room light level is unknown. So do I want to measure my ambient light and apply this? You'll notice I do not have room light compensation on. That's because I am controlling this room light and I don't use that. So we're going to go ahead and hit next, and it's gave me this little prompt, but also below that you'll see it's got a little outline of my Datacolor Spider, and it's showing me where on the screen I should select it. And one thing you want to do is make sure that your screen is clean when you do this. So we're going to go ahead and hit OK. Next. The next step is to select my sensor, is the Spider X. With my sensor selected, notice it asks me how often do I want to recalibrate. So I'm going to put 1 month. Down here we have advanced settings. Those are advanced settings. I'm going to leave those. Then we have our ICC, that's the profile. So those are the profile and the different options that we're going to use. I'm going to hit OK because that's what I want to use. We're going to hit OK. We're going to hit OK. And then we're going to hit OK. And now what it's going to do is go through its first measurement. All right, so you can see it's telling me to set my brightness to as bright as it can go, which is bright. I'm going to hit continue. All right, so what we're looking at right here is the brightness of the monitor. Notice that we want a target of 120, but right now I'm at 465, which is crazy bright. So I'm going to go ahead and darken my monitor quite a bit, and then I'm going to hit update, see where we're at. So we're pretty still far off, so I'm going to go down another one. So hit update, 147. I'm going to go down another one. I'm going to hit update, and I'm pretty close. On a Mac, you can actually increase your brightness by hitting Option, Shift, and then the brightness, and it will do in these little quarter or a third of steps. Now I'm going to hit OK, see what that says. Nope, that was further off, so I'm going to do Command, Option, and decrease the brightness, and then hit Return. And yeah, we're at 118. That is as close as we're going to get, so we're going to go ahead then and click the Continue button. And basically at this point, you're pretty much done. It's just going to run through its process at this point and calibrate the monitor. So once it's done running through and calibrating, I will talk you through the next steps. All right, we are done. You can remove the spider if you want. It will just allow you to see the screen. So we're going to hit finish. So the last window here is how do we want to save the calibration display profile. I'm going to put JWI, and then I'm going to put October of 2024 so I know when I did it. Notice the calibration reminder is at 1 month. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And that's going to save to my display profiles, and I'll show you where that's located in just a second. We're going to hit next. And so it just gives you something. This is what it looks like. And if we come here, so you will see right up here, it says I am seeing 100% of sRGB on this monitor. And then we're going to go down here to Adobe. I'm seeing 91% of the Adobe RGB gamut. And then if I go to P3, I'm seeing 100%. In my case, I use the profile of Adobe RGB. It doesn't matter what you have this set at. It's just giving you an idea of how much of the colors that you get. All right, we are in System Settings, and we need to find Display. So if we go to Display, we can see what mine is set at. If I go to Color Profile, you'll notice it is automatically set that color profile. And what it does is it just kind of overlays something on your screen so that the colors that you see are accurate. Make sure that you turn night shift or any bluing or any of that crazy stuff off on your computer. You do not want that. You do not want it to automatically adjust your brightness. And there's the true tone. Both of those are turned off because the monitor is now calibrated. If you use that, you won't see correctly. Also, if you wear glasses like I do, make sure that they don't have any tinting or blocking blue light because you will not see colors accurately. So that is it on how to calibrate Datacolor Spider X. This is not a sponsored video. If you haven't yet subscribed and would like to subscribe, that would be great. And have a wonderful day.